What's up, beautiful people? Today is March 5th, and here is your daily energy report. This energy going on right now is very intense. It's very evolutionary. As I was meditating before I jumped on here, I was really feeling into what's going, how to put it into words, because honestly, it's been hitting me so hard that like I'm looking at the astrology and the 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 intuitive guidance that I'm getting is not lining up with with the planetary alignment. I'm not seeing anything super specific in the astrology, so it's almost like a whole new level or layer of energy is being uncovered or opened somehow. And with this new level of layer, it's opening our heart. And I remember last year when we had I think it was about 6 weeks of all planets being direct. Was it last year? Yes, last year, all planets direct for about 6 weeks. And man, in that period of time, my life shifted. I met some amazing people. That's when I really I connected with Victor Otto and Aaron Doherty and had some amazing experiences, and I really blasted off. This year, this experience is a bit different. It's um it's as we're building community, we're coming back into ourselves. I am feeling a lot of like this whole layer of myself is being shed. And please, let me know in the comment section below if you resonate with this. It's like these energies and boundaries in my consciousness, right? They're, as I go into a conversation or in an experience or a place or a thing, I can feel the energies. And if it feels like something is from my old life, it's something like, nope, go the other way. Not even but with this, I don't know, this feels interesting, weird. It's like, no, it's a knowing, it's boom, done. That's it. Yes or no. It's a knowing. It's not there. It's almost like there's no more deliberation, right? However, there's also this new energy coming in where it's like, okay, this is yes, but any kind of yes is going to require another level of responsibility. And this level of responsibility is different because we're changing, like the way that the world, like there's things changing on so many levels in so many ways that we're needing to change the way that we approach virtually everything at every level. The way we make money, the way we, like we need to start, farming our own food and, creating our own small little ecosystems to keep ourselves safe, so we don't have to be dependent on, bigger named people and things like that. And and things are shifting and moving in some very strange and unexpected ways. But at the very core of all this, within all of us, is our heart. Our heart chakra is blasting wide open. And with that heart chakra blasting open, it's activating these new levels and feelings. The heart is the most powerful thing in the body, right? It's I mean, love really, when you're activating the heart, when you're opening it up, it's scary, right? The heart is the most vulnerable place in the body, like energetically, well, in every way, really. It's the central hub. So that central hub within all of us is being exposed into this new level of vulnerability. But with that vulnerability comes power, comes knowledge, comes wisdom, comes understanding. But usually the understanding comes after the fact, not necessarily right there. And that is where trust and faith is required. So there's this play going on, right? With these levels of trust and faith, with the resistance of our ego in our mind, in our need to know and need to understand, need to figure it out. And we feel like we're being thrown around like a rag doll right now, really. But as we tune into that vulnerability, to that heart space, And mind you guys, this is like sort of a theme for all year, because at the core of all this is the Saturn Uranus square. Okay. Now it's going to change and shift, but at the very, very center of all this, it's activating our heart. It's opening up higher frequencies in our consciousness to step into this new level of understanding. So as we navigate this, whatever you feel drawn to, stay drawing yourself to it, right? Whatever you feel repelled from, stay away from it. And the answers will come in time. You just have to trust that, right? The information is going to come. It's going to process how it processes, and let go of control, let go of trying to figure it out, letting go of needing to understand everything. Whatever it is that you feel like you're meant to do out there, your message, your purpose, your vision, your understanding of life, everybody has a voice. Everybody has something that they can contribute to this higher vibration. And we need to constantly move toward and flow towards that feeling in whatever way possible. And there are many, many, many layers to this, right? Like, how do I market it? How do I monetize it? How do I advertise it? And blah, 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 all that happy horse shit. That's why community is so important, right? Like, for what I lack in, my community helps, work with that, me and vice versa. And we all build each other up and help each other out and work with each other in all these different energies. So I don't know, this last week, this energy has been coming in and hitting me fast and intense. And I've been shifting my focus. I've been a little absent from the social media platform this last week. Just, I'm processing and going through my own shift and my own change and my own process. I don't want to speak out about, things and energies that I don't fully understand yet. Right. So I'm still in the mode of processing, and I'm getting back into my discipline, and I'm getting back into, like, my boy, Cody Crowley. Go check him out if you guys haven't already. But the dude is a young guy, but like, the dude's like a brother sent here, and he's awakening this, like, inner athlete again within me. And we're creating this bubble, this platform. And as he's pulling this out of me, I'm pulling something out of him too. And we're awakening each other. And I think that's really going to be like the trick or the gift with this community platform that's coming through here as we go into the future, right? We're going to be meeting people, and everybody is fucking triggering everybody all over the place. So acknowledge triggers. Don't take it. Take it however it is taken, but step into it, feel through it, and allow yourself to grow into it, as opposed to allowing that trigger to beat you down and to bring you back to a place that you got to learn the freaking lesson again. Because who the hell wants to learn a lesson more than more than once, right? Nobody. So let's do the work now. We have to be present with it now. We got to feel the shit now. Okay. And I know for me, like, to balance myself out, to come back I went way down some rabbit holes last few years. And before that, I went down some other rabbit holes, right? So we're looking at, and this is in, like, the grand bigger picture of the Jupiter Saturn conjunctions every 20 years, right? For me personally, for the last 20 years, I went, I was in the military, and then I got deep into bodybuilding and being an athlete. But I was an athlete kind of like the whole time. I just shifted how I was an athlete, right? And then I sort of, said goodbye to the athlete and went into the more metaphysical and psychological, and needed to figure my shit out and go within, and went through the dark night of the soul. And coming out of that and coming back into evolving and bring all these parts of the higher self and the old other fractured parts of ourselves, they're all being reintegrated, and it is jarring as hell. But the energy right now is pushing us forward, And as it's pushing us forward, it's like we're going into an unknown place, right? We don't know, we don't understand it, but this is what we've been asking for. So don't fight it, is my point. Okay. I've been praying for, to be able to establish the discipline and the willpower and the inspiration to want to master my physical body again. I used to be very masterful at it, but sometimes you got to take a detour to go master the ethereal body, the emotional body. Like all these need building, creation, evolution. And I had a lot of creation, evolution, and shedding and all that shit to do in all those bodies. So that is why that is what spiritual bodybuilding is, right? When I did my first ayahuasca ceremony, Mother Ayahuasca gave me the name spiritual bodybuilder. Why is that? It's a contradiction. Well, because when you think about it, the human being has 7 different bodies: the ethereal body, the astral body, the emotional body, the physical body, and I'm sure there's a couple more in there. I'd have to look it up, but there's many bodies, right? So if we're only focusing on the physical body, then that throws us out of balance, right? We have to work with and do the work of all metaphysical bodies, not just the physical bodies. And when we do that, that's when we get complete optimization and balance. Don't forget, balance is huge too. Okay. And look, we all have a place that we struggle in. If you're really in great shape physically, a lot of people that are in really great shape physically have a really rough time emotionally or psychologically. A lot of people that aren't interested in like physical optimization have really beautiful gifts in like other areas. And then like they may be musically inclined or, like have some kind of artistic, venture, but then they struggle with something else. We all have our thing. So don't look at the outside, of things, especially in regards to where we're at in the world right now, because the world is changing very quickly, my friends. All right. Focus on you. Focus on doing your own shit. Focus on optimizing yourself and surrounding yourself with people that make you feel good about yourself. They make you feel important. They make you feel like you belong. If you feel like you belong, and when I say belong, that is, you don't feel like you have to explain yourself. You don't feel like you have to get defensive, or you don't feel like you have to worry about details, or like anything that brings you down and sucks you dry like that, get the fuck out of there, dude. Something that makes you feel alive is when, like, we're all imperfect, right? So you do something imperfect and someone responds with either indifference or, love or compassion. Be like, okay, I got to hold my boundary right now, but, thank you for doing that, telling me whatever. And I'm going to go over here for a minute and do my thing. And, we'll come back to it and I'll let you know what my boundaries are. You do it in a mature way. You do it in a loving way. And if, when you have people around you that are vibrating in that place, that is where the magic happens. If shit's blowing up and triggering, and triggers are going to happen. It's all about how you handle the triggers. Okay. I know I kind of went all over the place on this one, but this is just what's coming through. So that's what I'm giving to you. So I hope this helps somebody out there. If you guys resonate with this, please share it with somebody that you know. I appreciate y'all, and let me know what you have going on in your world, because I know the experiences I've been having and people that I've been around and seeing and shit, like shit is just kind of crazy right now, and a lot of things are changing. A lot of things are just all over the place. So allow it to unfold. This is bringing us to a higher vibration of ourselves, and this is the higher self at work. This is the higher self at play. Stick to it. All right. Don't get discouraged. Stay in trust, stay in faith, and have a wonderful, beautiful day. If you guys would like a reading from me, a personal reading, 30% off, go to my website, spiritualbodybuilder.com. Check out the opportunity community. I'll be seeing you guys here in a little bit. And I love you all very, very much. Download my free ebook, and I will see you all on the next report. Aho.